Hello there everyone, this is Microglasses once again, and today's victim is oil paint, as you can see here, and this is from the same brand, but I'm not sponsored once again, so let's get started. Starting in with Chinese white, lemon yellow, yellow chrome deep. So this is what happens when you buy paint tubes but keep it aside for ages. In this one, the binding medium is quite separate with the pigment. Finally, the crimson and the scarlet lake is in good condition. And oh my god, this one is a classic, just like constipation. Pouring in some linseed oil and finally turpentine for the cleansing medium. Now here goes the swatches. Here 11 of them are visible and obviously the white is not. So for testing the opacity here, you can see it comes out as white, and with further application it turns out to be light blue as it mixes with the background color. Oil is very wet medium, it takes a lot of time to completely dry. Again on the next batch it comes completely white. Now I have an illustration here which I will try to color in oil paint. Now I'm using paper here too, so there will be certain disadvantages to it. Let's see what are the challenges here faced. One tip that I would like to give you is cleaning your brushes between uses. I'm using a tissue here. You can also use a cloth or whatever suits you better. I was facing a lot of friction here, so I was using linseed oil again and again to wet the paint. Probably this is the reason why people don't use paper for it. And here I'm using a separate color to give the petals more dimension since I have zero idea of how to shade in this. As said by the great Bob Ross, I'm trying to beat the devil out of this brush here. But as I don't have a large container, so I'm rather doing it on the tissue paper itself. Mercy me please. See how much of actual paint is coming out of it. See how nasty can these brushes get after each round of paint. I'm trying the one stroke technique here. Now this kind of pays off here. You can see the texture coming out of this. I think a little bit of more than teeth could have helped it better. So bye for now, and I will be coming after this completion. So peace out. Tell me you are a noob without telling me, lol. I was saying about the teeth of the paper and whatnot, but forgot that gesso was not even applied to the very surface of the paper. Sorry guys, I know how noob of me to do that, but hey, nobody is perfect, right? So I will show you the results at the end of this video, so let's go on to the next one. Now for this next painting, I'm painting on the canvas board this time, and I'm using a 10 into 12 inches one. I have applied a thin coating of Chinese white beforehand this time, so the certain colors don't come up as vibrant as I would face a little less trouble, I guess. So I don't know what the future holds. Let's see. I'm trying to give it a shape as the medium is very wet. I am actually quite facing a lot of trouble doing it. Layering it with different colors to give it more dimension is very troublesome in this wet condition. Being mostly a watercolor user, I'm prone to keep my hands on the painting itself as watercolor dries very fast in comparison to this. So I have to continuously remind myself of not to get it on my hands. I think working on smaller areas and layering it first may help this process better than a full-on spread, as it takes way more time to dry. Finally, I'm drawing the facial structures here. It is still not prominent as the previous layers are not completely dry yet. So finally I have given it a frame, finally some facial features, structures you can see here, but I know this looks very odd. I need to change the proportions and I promise you it will be good to go. So let's do it. Now I have been working on it for past 2 hours. You can see that it looks completely different from what it looked previously. The eyes are kind of messed up, and here is the reference picture. I know my version looks nothing like this, and can we take a minute, like can we take a moment to consider the lips look like it got some fillers? Lol. So I just put the shade first and I will be rectifying it. So see you later. Now this is the day 2 and I have made some changes to this painting here. Mistake number 2. What I understood from day 1 is that I was alternatively using linseed oil and turpentine, thinking of my paints are not in good condition. How stupid of me, right? And this is in turn was making the surface so wet, making it unable to dry. I did some research and voila, made it a lot more easier for me to layer on the next day. This finally looks a bit human on the second day. For me, doing the eye is most challenging above all, hence I am not using the exact color, rather a light shade of green. Did a lot of changes as you can see here. It is finally looking like a face. So see you again in a few hours. Bye. I just changed the shape of the eyebrows and see the difference it just creates. Just added a few layers here and there, and I will be doing more changes and creating more depth to it. Let's see, and I will be meeting you in a couple of hours. So bye. Boom. I didn't like the eyes and repainted them again with white. Now this is the magic of oil painting. You can change it again and again until it finally satisfies you. See ya! I worked on the chin area and on the cheeks, and it makes a huge difference here, and also on the shoulders a bit, and added in a few more changes here and there, and this is the final outcome of day 2. And I will see you tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Sorry guys, I could not film the day 3 process, but here it is, how it looks after day 3. Now I did it 2 days ago, but it does not still quite look like the reference picture, so I will be doing some adjustment to it, and let's see how much accurate can I make it. So if you ask me about the advantages and disadvantages, here they are. First, the advantages. Slow drying medium gives a lot of time for retouching. Light fastness is pretty high, so the portrait will remain as it is for ages. Colors are rich and it makes it very much ideal for realism, as you can play with the shadows and the highlights. Coming to disadvantages, slow drying makes the process more time consuming. Number 2. Cleansing agent like turpentine can cause irritation to some. Number 3, the medium is quite expensive than the rest, so making it not feasible for everyone. So the question is whether I will be using them again or not. My answer is an absolute yes, but with better protection and technique. So bye for now. See you next time. This concludes the video here. So if you have loved this video very much, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you have loved my channel, don't forget to sub. So I will probably see you in the next video. Till then, be yourself and rock it. Peace out.